If you are tuning into this video right now, you're in for a treat. If you are a chosen one, if you consider yourself a chosen one, there's reasons you have to stay alone. Because there's a lot of weird people out there in this world. They want to consider us weird because we move a certain way. But it's the right way. It's the intelligent way. And they want to consider us weird, different, this or that or this, whatever label they want to put on us. You see, the chosen ones are in for a lot of change. If you don't create a lot of change in your life, you can't even consider yourself a chosen one. You can't be the same person you were 10 years ago and say, I'm a chosen one. That's just false. Because the chosen ones continuously grow and evolve. Improvements are always made in many different assets and areas of life. The reason why you have to stay alone for the most part, when I say stay alone, I don't mean you got to be isolated 24/7 from every single person on the face of the planet. But for the most part, it's got to be you doing your thing. And if you're lucky, you'll have a few people along with yourself for your journey who understand you, who contribute to your life as you can contribute to theirs as well. You're going to have a very small circle of people. And the reason why it has to be like that is because if you're that person that's always making progress, you're always doing better in life. Most people are not, so most people are going to envy you. You might know people you've known your whole life. They could have been following you for a long time. You could have been cool with these people at one point in time, and all of a sudden you get these people either hating you, throwing trash in your name, just slandering your name, unfollowing you, and doing whatever they're going to do. Because they did not see it coming. They did not see your growth. They did not see your progress coming. They thought you were just going to stay the same just like them. But you continuously grow and evolve. And they don't like it. They can't stand to see it. They can't stand to watch it. I have many people who have unfollowed me. Because they can't stand to see it. I don't take things like that personal. If that's what they have to do to stay in their little box and to think life is just one way, then that's what they have to do. I don't want you following me anyways, and I'm not even talking about here on YouTube. I'm talking about on other social media platforms where it's just like you post something about your life here and there to left field. But over time, they see your hustle, they see your progress, they see you shining brighter than they know they ever will. So they don't want to watch your journey because it makes them feel horrible. The fact that you continue to grow and evolve and you repeat that process, they're filled with envy. They can't stand to see it. I'm telling you guys now, they're going to unfollow you. And don't take it personal. Just let them go. Do whatever they have to do. Because these are the same people that's in that box. They can't respect your growth. They can't respect your progress. Because they know deep down inside you're just getting greater and greater and greater. And you've probably been doing it long enough now to the point where they know it's not even over. They probably got pissed at certain points and decided to keep following you for a bit, but they know for a fact you're continuing to go. You're continuing to go. You're continuing to grow. And they no longer can hack it, so they have to unfollow you, maybe block you, just completely get rid of you completely. They can't stand to see it. It makes them feel horrible. Because they want to stay in their little box in life. They can't stand to see the things you do. It could have been old friends, it could have been anybody. It could have been females that they know for a fact they can't get you. They know you're going to get something better than they are. Or if you're a girl, you got to glow up. You're doing your thing. You take good care of yourself. Maybe some guys just start to unfollow you because they know they ain't got a shot with you. You're just on a different level. And we say this in a humble way, but it's just true. They just know deep down inside in their souls, they ain't got a shot with you. They know that. So they're going to unfollow you. Because they can't stand to see you keep going. And you know what? This process, it's alright. All these processes, it's alright. You don't want these people following you anyways. I know I don't. So I don't know why you guys would want them to follow you. Who cares about the extra followers? Many more is going to come. Many more is going to see the hard work you put in. They're going to respect it. And they're going to stay because they respect you. These other people, they don't respect you because they don't respect themselves. They don't respect your growth, your grind, because they choose to be in that box. They want life to be what they want it to be. They're entitled little people. And every little thing that's just better than them, they get offended over. They get offended over. You're just doing better than they are. And they want to get offended. They want to get in their feelings because of it. They try to avoid you in real life. They're going to go to different places because you go to some place probably religiously and they know you go there, so they're going to stop going there and they're going to go to different places because they don't want to see your face. They don't want to see you at all. But this is what it is. Who even cares about these people? Keep doing your thing. They want to paint a bad picture of you and pretend you're just this bad person when you literally do nothing to them at all. Could you imagine thinking someone's such a horrible person? I mean, unless they're murdering people and stuff like this, they might not have done nothing to you, but if they're murdering people, obviously you know they're a bad person. But could you imagine just focusing on your own life, on your own progress, not doing a thing to anyone else, and people just paint you to be this bad person when you've done nothing to them at all? It comes down to jealousy. It comes down to envy. They envy you. These people low-key wish they could be with you, get with you. If it's friends, they low-key wish they could hang with you. They low-key wish they could be on the same page as you, do what you do. But they can't. So they envy, they hate. When it comes to females that can't get with you, they low-key envy and despise you because they wish they could have a shot with you, but they can't. Because you don't want them. So they'll unfollow eventually and do whatever they do. Just accept it. Who cares? The chosen ones must stay alone. We don't do anything to impress everybody else. We are living our lives the way we should be living our lives. We are also open-minded. We recognize greatness in others. We respect and appreciate what other people do. But these others that just live in this box, they can't. They can't, and they never will. So, the F with them. They're going to be all emotional. They're going to be all up in their feelings. They might see you and have this weird look in their face and look at you a certain way. I know certain females in the past in high school, they weren't bad looking girls either by any means, but I just didn't want them. There's just, there's certain connections you have with people and sometimes there's not. Looks aren't the end all be all. I just wasn't connected to these people. I didn't feel that urge to be with them. I didn't feel drawn to them. And if I don't feel that draw towards a human being, there's no going towards it. They could feel that draw towards you. They could want you, but you don't want them, so it's not going to work. It happens all the time. And they knew deep down inside that I rejected them. They would text me. I didn't reply. Because I just didn't want to. You see them years later. You walk by them. They see you. They're all pissed and mad because they just think right away, I could have been with this guy. Or this girl if you're a girl. And a guy walks by you and they hate it because you didn't want to be with them. They wanted you so bad. They probably still do deep down inside, but you didn't want them. Because there wasn't that connection. You can't blame a person for not wanting you. If someone doesn't want you, if someone doesn't want me, it's all good. No one's going to waste time. You should not be bitter because one person out of 7.5, 8 billion people in the world don't want you. Why is that a problem? There's only millions and billions more. There's pretty girls everywhere. There's good looking dudes everywhere. What's the problem? But they wanted you that bad. You didn't want them, so they're going to be pissed. Like I said, you need that connection. The girl could have been bad. She could have been very good looking. But you just knew deep down inside you're not connected to her at all. You just know the personalities of yours and hers are not going to mix. Not only are you saving yourself time, you're saving her time as well. Her, him, her, whatever. But this is why the chosen ones must stay alone and do their own thing. And if you're lucky, you will have a few people in your corner helping, supporting, growing with you. And you probably do all the work by yourself. But the right people, if they will come, they will be there. It's only going to add on to what you already got going on. Vice versa with you and them. You're only going to add on what they got going on. You can be a part of each other's lives, purpose, whatever. I have a few friends that literally accept what I do and don't envy it. No more than a couple. Like no more. Few family members as well. But there's a lot of family members that I have that, hate, envy, and I can't help that. The bums they are, I can't help that. You expose yourself. How do you expect me to not call you a bum when it's exactly what you are? You're going to envy me, you're not going to respect me, okay. You're not going to respect the hard work that I put in, but you're just going to envy and hate it. Because that's what these losers do. Same with a lot of so-called friends. The fact that you're outdoing them, doing better than them because you're working. You put yourself first, your goals first, your missions first, and you get the jobs done that you're supposed to do. And they don't like it because you're outdoing them. You're outgrowing them. They don't want to see it. They don't even want to feed off of you. They don't even want to respect you and take that in as motivation in a healthy way. They can't do that. They'd rather hate and envy. Because in their head, they have to be better than you. They have to be ahead of you when it's not a competition. You see, they can't just respect you. You can respect them. You can respect other people that are higher up in the world than you are. But for some reason, they can't respect you. They always paint a picture of you that is not true. So when you outgrow that picture that they paint, they start to get real pissed. They can only do these things for so long. As a chosen one, your haters can only do that for so long until you grow so big that they can no longer deny you. Your work is set in stone. You are an established person. You are achieving things at a very high level. And they can no longer paint that picture of you because it's just torn to pieces. It's equivalent to slandering your name, in my opinion. They just can't stand to see it, bro. They can't. So the better you do, the more distance they want to have from you, and the more distance you want to have from them as well. Why would you want to be around people like that? You don't. They're Debbie Downers. They're Karens. Snowflakes that cannot handle the truth of reality. They can only handle the small box that they're in. They can only handle the things they want to believe. And that's not reality. All these fake things and scenarios that they want to believe in their head is how they live. They don't want to live off of reality-based facts. And these are the exact people you don't want to be around. They're bad news. They're the same people that want to act right, nice, and stuff like this, when in actuality they're not nice at all. If you ask me, you're fake as fuck. You can't handle what's real. Only the reality you want to believe, which is not reality. It's a figment of your imagination, because they can't stand to actually see what you've become and are becoming. That's why, once again, the chosen ones must stay alone. You must stay low key. It's so very important. It's very important. What can you do with these people? Not much. Stay low key. Stay blessed. Keep working hard towards the things you want to work hard towards. The things you want to go for in life. You'll have new ideas all the time. You'll be doing different things all the time. Some people's going to accept it. Some people's going to respect it. And some people will never be able to. They're going to disrespect it. They're going to disrespect you. They cannot handle it. You are outdoing them times a million. And it's no competition, but that's the way they see it. They see you so much higher than they are. Just as far as life goes. It's all an illusion at the end of the day. Being better than somebody else, it's all an illusion. It's all about the work you put in and what you go for. The fact you probably are more tenacious than they are. You probably are more ambitious than they are. You're willing to go through the fire that they're not willing to go through. And it's all their faults as to why you just can't get along. It's people like this as to why chosen ones must stay low. Because they have an issue. I wouldn't have an issue. You wouldn't have an issue with them if they wouldn't act and behave the way they do. Like the snake cucks that they are. They just can't handle reality, bro. They can't. There's something seriously wrong with their brains. They're not about that life. You are, they're not. So, it's not a match made in heaven, is it? No, it's not. You don't fit in together. It's a mismatch. You're going to go your way. They're going to do what they do. And that's it. Let them hate. Bring out the drum roll. Chosen ones remain chosen. Go down your path. Keep doing you. Keep getting better. Pour it on. Pour it on. Pour on the pressure. They can't take it. They can't take the pressure. But you can. You've only been going through the pressure for damn near a decade. They couldn't handle what you've done for 1 year. And the further you keep going, the more disrespectful they're going to get. The more hateful and envious they're going to get. And this is how it works. Chosen ones must stay low. Chosen ones must remain focused. Focus on yourself. Stay low. Just you and your few people, if you're lucky. And that's what it's going to be. Small circles win at the end. Look at Conor McGregor. He had a very small circle. To this day, he has a very small circle. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out. And it's a hell of a process to get in that small circle. It is a hell of a process. Every single one of us here, we don't have a massive circle. We understand each other, but we all in life come from so many different places around the world. We all have our own small circles. But the beautiful thing is that we all understand each other here. And that's what makes this community so great. Like I said, we come from so many places in the world, we can't afford to be with each other in the real world. But we're here in this community. We all must do the right things in our own lives. That's what it comes down to. We must be smart. We must stop making such mistakes. Learn and grow and carry on. Do what you do. Stay on that path. Don't care. Don't let these people make you feel bad, because it's what they do. Follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow. That's what some of these people do. They can't make up their minds whether they want to be a part of your journey or not. Part of your journey or not. They don't know what they're doing. You make them feel some type of way. Because you're growing, they're not. They're little clowns that can't handle real reality. The only thing they can handle is their own imagination. And it's stupid. Their imaginations are stupid. It's not real. Yours is, theirs is not. There's too many people in this world that can't handle the real reality. And we come here and we speak daily on the real reality of this world. We've been through the real reality of this world. They have yet to do it. They're still protected in their little boxes, not doing the right things. So when you do them, they hate, they envy. Chosen ones, stay low.